Hi!
And welcome back to the last of the season
spooky episode of
Millennial Movie Club.
I'm scared.
I'm so scared.
Did you guys hear that?
Wasn't me.
They're here.
Did you guys
feel that?
Oh my god, we have our own staticky TV.
Oh my god, whose head is that? I'm scared.
Who's that Poltergeist?
Poltergeist. That's good.
Thanks.
That should be a letterbox handle.
Hey, you're
Trademark
right.
me.
Okay.
I stole it from you.
Sure. Nothing is sacred. I'm one of your hosts, Jaz and a fun fact about me is my favorite Halloween candy bar is a Twix.
Okay.
You were getting ready to judge me before I even said it.
Because I was ready for you to say something crazy, like a raisinette or something.
Ew, why? Why would you prejudge me in that direction? Have a little faith.
I don't know.
What is yours?
My favorite Halloween candy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't love chocolatey candy.
Okay,
so
you're sweet.
Come on, look at me. I'm
You're
sweet.
Sweet Tea.
I'm Sweet Tea Studio.
Hey! Brought to you by Sweet Tea Studio.
Shout out. My favorite Halloween candy is Doug. I will say my favorite Halloween candy is if they have like a Nerds rope. People don't hand that shit out. Are you what?
So
Excuse
gross.
me? Or the little Skittle.
The little Skittle.
You know, like on Halloween when they give the
Oh,
Skittle
like a
in the
fun
little
size bag.
Yeah, the little bag,
I
the
thought
little
you meant-
dime bag of Skittle.
I thought you meant like how they have like mini M&Ms. I thought you meant like they had mini Skittles, like smaller
no.
ones. And I was like, no.
No.
Well, okay, I support you. And you know what? We would be the perfect team to trick or treat because I would take all the chocolatey stuff and you would take all the Nerds ropes.
When you go to the movies, are you eating chocolate candy?
I am.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Anyway, who are you?
Who are you? I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jackson McClaskey. And a fun fact about me is I need to learn to not speak so soon.
Interesting.
That has nothing to do with Halloween. But it's something.
But it can be scary.
But it can be scary to definitively be like, I really like this. And then like 3 weeks in, you're like, I don't like this.
This or them.
Not them. No, this isn't about a relationship. It's just, something I'm learning about myself.
Interesting.
I'm being vulnerable here.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example of something that you spoke too soon on recently?
I think just like sometimes like when you're out of a certain environment and you get into one that feels better, you're like, God, this is so much better. And you
Yeah.
kind of give it high praise.
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be the same shit you were dealing with before. And you're like, you know what? I spoke too soon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What you're not talking about is Sweet Tea Studio.
I'm not talking about that.
I know. I'm kidding.
Oh, no, I would never say that.
No, this is way better than my apartment.
Truly. And I would give this high praise all the way through.
But no, that's fair. And I think that's just part of life and learning. And we are always allowed to change our minds.
I'm just like a big grown-up 33-year-old baby.
All of us. Literally all of us.
I feel like a baby.
Me too.
Okay.
I feel like a gigantic baby.
Speaking of babies, there's a child.
You got teddy bears on your sweater.
Yeah, because this movie was scary.
This movie was scary. What movie is that?
Poltergeist. They're here.
We're here.
We're here.
The TV people. Coming at it.
Let me out.
This is a first watch for me.
First watch for me, too.
Ah, that's fun. That's rare. Shall we set the scene?
Let's set it.
Strange and creepy happenings beset an average California family, the Freelings. Steve, Diane, teenage Dana, 8-year-old Robbie, and 5-year-old Carol Ann, when ghosts commune with them through the television set. Initially friendly and playful, the spirits turn unexpectedly menacing, and when Carol Ann goes missing, Steve and Diane turn to a parapsychologist and eventually an exorcist for help. This movie did take a sharp left turn.
What do you mean?
Like, I remember, like, I was watching for a while being like, I thought this was supposed to be like one of the scariest movies of the time. Like,
Yeah.
this seems so playful and light. And then I was like, go!
What kills me is the music in the movie is not scary movie music. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, it's very much like John Williams-y, even though it's not him. But
Right.
it's very Spielberg-esque music.
It is.
With this, like, swelling kind of score. And I'm like, this music is underplaying a family going through literal hell.
Well, this movie is a Spielberg movie, produced by Spielberg.
Widely believed to have been a lot directed by him.
Yes. And even though he was technically forbidden from it, because he was also in the throes of E.T.
Falling home.
And the score of this movie
Poltergeist.
lost TV static.
Let me out of the TV.
Pieces. The score of this movie lost out to E.T. It was nominated.
Oh,
for the
really?
Score, yeah.
Oh.
So Spielberg was working on this and E.T., but his contract forbade him from directing another film in tandem. However, that man full on hired another director and just took over anyway.
Because this came out a month or a few weeks after E.T. They were like kind of in theaters around the same time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Slow down.
Slow down. Take a breath.
Yeah. And like there was a lot of tension. There was a lot of like, the director was kind of like, well, I guess fuck me. But also I can relate to Spielberg in that it's that very like kid in the group project that's like, but I need this to get an A. So I'm going to be very hands-on with this to make sure it's right. Even though.
Is it right?
We can talk about that. Speaking of people putting their hands where they don't belong, these critics.
When were we speaking of that?
Spielberg.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like on your body.
No, you'll know. Vincent Canby of the New York Times writes, Poltergeist is like a thoroughly enjoyable nightmare, one that you know that you can always wake up from, and one in which at the end no one has permanently been damaged. It's also witty in a fashion that Alfred Hitchcock might have appreciated.
Okay.
No one's permanently damaged. Those kids are never going to be right again.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of therapy in their future. But it is true. This is a horror movie that no one dies.
No one dies.
No one dies. No one is seriously maimed.
No.
Lots of goo, but no
Little
sort of
munched
bodily
on by
harm.
a tree.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, it is
the bird dies.
Tweety.
And the girl is like, when he's lonely, and puts a picture in there. It's like,
When
so he
he's
smells good.
sleepy.
It's like, oh my god, that parent, that mom who is so hot.
Uh-huh.
If she got patience of a fucking nun.
And Carol Ann, the youngest daughter, is so cute.
She's cute, fine, but everyone's name is like Steve, Robbie, and they're like, you're Carol Ann.
Carol Ann.
You're Mouthful Ann.
Yeah, very sweet, very adorable. Roger Ebert, a fan,
Really?
writes, special effects in the movies have grown so skilled, sensational, and scary that they sometimes upstage the human actors, and they often cost a lot more. In Poltergeist, for example, the cast is made up of relatively unknown performers, but that's all right because the real stars are producer Steven Spielberg, director Tobe Hooper, who also directed Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and their reputations for special effects and realistic violence. Their names on this horror film suggest that its technology will be impeccable, and they don't disappoint us. This is the movie the Amityville Horror dreamed of being.
What is crazy is to bring Tobe Hooper on because Spielberg liked what he did with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then to not let him be in control of the movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's shitty.
yeah,
It is shitty.
You can see parts of this where there are very Spielberg-esque elements.
Yes.
The spectral ghost stuff looks just like from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
You know, it's like you can tell this is like he probably brought on most of his team. Like, why would you have someone be like, I really love the work that you did. I want you to do my work now, but the way I do it.
To use this man as a believable loophole.
Yeah, that's
Sadly.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Speaking of shitty? What do the people on Letterboxd have to say?
The people in Letterboxd, including one Willow McKay, writes, Poltergeist is a movie about real mom shit. Stepping on toys that you ask your kid to pick up and put away 100 times, cradling your son and telling him everything is going to be okay on a sofa in the dead of night, following your daughter into an unknown hell to save her from the bad influences of ghosts. You know, just everyday mom shit.
Hell yeah. Brought to you by moms.
In a time where a lot of the movies were like parents are stupid and clueless and the kids had to figure it out, this one really was like these parents fucking went so hard.
Craig T. Nelson, who we know as an older man,
Yes.
is so unbelievably hot in this movie. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yes. As soon as I saw him, I was like,
Literally. And then like there's parts when he's being like a goofball with his shirt off in the mirror, and I was like, I am finding it hard to breathe.
literally, I was a little nervous at the beginning because I was like, oh no, another bunch of parents that are not taking shit seriously, getting high in bed with their kids go to sleep. I was like, here we go.
Eyes wide shut shit.
No, this was parenting I mean, hardcore parenting of just like, we're going to do what we need to do. Granted, I guess they couldn't have moved. We'll get into it. Anyway, I love the mom.
Love the mom.
I love Diane. She's hot, playful, delicious, but also beautifully acted. Like the tears and the dedication to her children. Ooh, I love it. Blue Ghosts writes, what are you even supposed to do in this situation? Like, I'd just kill myself.
There is something about people are like, that's white people shit if you move into a house and it's haunted and you stay. But financially, what do you do?
In this economy?
Truly, you're like,
You go, we just closed that door.
yeah, my kid is just gone and
Well,
we
that's
just
the
don't go
thing.
in there.
They probably would have moved if their daughter wasn't
stuck
in the
vortex.
house.
Yeah.
What
But
are
it
you
is,
gonna
when I
do?
think about that too, any other haunting movie, they're like, I would have moved out the second there's a knock on the wall or whatever. I wouldn't. I just sunk all my money into this house.
Where am I going to go?
Where am I supposed to go?
I have a mortgage now.
I can't go to Holiday Inn every night.
No.
No.
Bed bugs.
Oh.
I don't know.
Knock on wood.
Kieran Triplett writes, normalize suburban parents who smoke weed when the kids are asleep.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? While initially I was a little worried by it, I was like, actually, get yours.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
I was nervous in the context of the movie where I was like, are we going to have two stone clueless parents while ghosts are flying around?
Like, oh my God.
Be like, I cannot. Or I was going to be like, is the twist at the end going to be that their weed was laced with some shit and
Got
the
some
whole
bad
thing was a
hashish.
bad trip? Can you imagine? Let's get into this plot.
Let's get into the plot. It feels very spooky.
It is pretty spooky. And just so you all know, the word poltergeist is German for nope.
For nose job.
The word poltergeist is German for noisy ghost.
Oh.
Aptly named.
That's why they call me Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Because I'm noisy at night. Oh.
Jesus.
Is that too much?
No, right.
Steve and Diane Freeling live freely. You like how I did that?
Mm-hmm.
In the planned community of Oeste Verde in California. With their 3 children, Dana, Robbie, and Carol Ann.
Mm-hmm.
Steve is a real estate agent within the community.
Yes, he sells houses.
He
in
sells
this
houses that he
community.
lives in. So when he
Right.
shows other people around, he goes, well, in my house, I put my couch here.
Yeah,
But in your house, you can put it on the ceiling
yeah.
because there's ghosts in here.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want because the furniture
So can they.
It's going to float around. Carol Ann is strangely attracted to the... Okay, this is also something when the movie started, I was like, why the hell are they playing the national anthem?
At the end of the night on the TV every night.
Was it national anthem or was it God Bless America?
No. It's the national anthem. Sorry, I haven't sung it in a while.
Oh, why is that? This is pre-24-hour television cycle. So for anyone watching who's as young as we are
Yeah.
and doesn't understand
I'm
this,
not familiar.
at a certain point, usually like 1 a.m. or so, the television channel stopped playing programming. And so it would go to white noise like static. And almost every channel at the end of the night would play the national anthem for America. And so that if you fell asleep, like it would be like indoctrinating into your brain that you love America.
Ew, I hate that.
I just made
That's
that up,
yucky.
but it makes sense.
But no, but honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
For us, we fell asleep and wake up and it'd be Miss Cleo
It'd be that gazelle guy on the
trying
thing, and
to
he's
sell
like,
you. Yeah, or it'd be like, the CD of Sounds of the Land.
Sound- Or it was the people in the fake show kitchen, and they're all like friends, and they'd be like, I always put this, after I make it in my magic bullet, I put it in this Tupperware container.
Oh, Janice, that's so smart. I never thought about that.
Wow, nacho cheese in a blender. Incredible. So Carol Ann is, because her dad fell asleep watching TV, is at the TV like Moses, and she's
Talking to
like, let my
somebody.
people go. She's touching the TV, and she's talking to someone.
Hello, I can't hear you. Come closer.
Hello, girlfriend, speak up. So one night she's straight up having a conversation with the static.
Yeah.
Right?
Her parents are like, her parents wake up and notice it, and they're like, maybe she's just sleepwalking. It's genetic.
She's just cookie crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop smoking so much weed around the kids. The next night, a ghostly hand comes out of the TV, right? And like, you're so beautiful, Caroline. Caroline, you're so pretty.
We love Caroline.
Followed by a violent earthquake.
Yeah.
And they had all been sleeping in the bed with the parents because the kids got scared. This is post.
So big storms happening.
Post the parents smoking weed. A big storm is happening. There's also a very scary tree outside the kid's window that has human faces in it.
He's like, Dad, I hate this tree. Can we chop it down?
He's like, this tree is old and came with the land.
We must respect things that are old.
And came
with the land.
I feel like this will come back in the movie later.
Foreshadowing.
So the kids crawl into bed. Also, the dad was reading that Ronald Reagan book. Did you catch that?
So much Ronald Reagan in this movie.
Uh-oh. So a big earthquake happens after the TV has a hand come out and shoots a fucking hole through the wall.
Yep.
But the next day, the dad is on the phone with his neighbor, whoever, and he's like, you didn't feel anything? There must have been a magnitude 9.9 or whatever magnitudes are. There must be a magnitude double D. That thing was huge.
It was a magnum earthquake.
It was a magnum earthquake, ripped for her pleasure. The dad is like, oh, no one else experienced that? He's like, there's furniture all over our bedroom.
What? There was furniture in here before, but it's some of it's from the other
The furniture
room.
was all miscalculated and miscombobulated.
Everything fell off the shelves. All of our precious moments figurines.
All of the things my aunt gave me from the mall. That next morning, during the day, weird, kooky, crazy shit is happening. Like the kid goes to drink milk out of a glass and it breaks.
The bottom of the glass just falls out.
I mean, that happens when you got shitty lead glassware. Also, what's funny about this, did you notice? The kitchen is so 80s. The kitchen curtains match the kitchen wallpaper. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
Oh, I clocked it the second it happened. I was like, does that? It is literally a curtain made of the exact same pattern as the wallpaper. What the fuck is the point?
What is the point?
Why is
Truly.
It's so when you close the curtains, it looks like there's just one wall.
It just looks like the wall closed. Oh. Also, they are currently digging a pool in the backyard.
With friends of, like, they know them.
Well, they know the developers, right? Like, they know, like, the construction workers who are working in the neighborhood.
Who then still hit on their teenage daughter.
Who's got to be 16.
Uh-huh.
It is this... I was shocked. I was like, this little girl is going to school, and the guys are literally being like, la, 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 I love you, baby. And she's like, fuck you. And then the mom's just looking out the window like, oh, Toby.
Oh. Which is funny then because the window's open and the construction worker just helps himself to coffee through the kitchen window.
This is no boundaries.
But also the spoons, like they're at a magic show, the spoons are all bent and the forks. The kid's like, I can't use this.
How am I supposed to eat my cereal?
How am I supposed to eat my Caitlyn Jenner Wheaties? Sorry. So the mom, Diane, discovers that there's like a force field and energy thing in the kitchen because this is really cool. And I don't know if you have a fun fact about this behind the scenes, the chairs. But she's on screen because she's like, why do the chairs keep coming unpushed from the table? She pushes the chairs back in. All in one shot, she walks under the kitchen. What am I saying? She walks to go under the kitchen sink to grab a cleaning supply because she's a mom. And when she turns back, no cuts, all of the chairs are piled on top of the kitchen table.
It's crazy.
And do you know how they did this?
Basically, the most I could get is...
I don't want to unfun fact you. But...
No, if you know the exact thing, but like all I could get was just like mostly everything was done with wires.
So the chairs around the table are separate chairs. When she walks to the sink, the camera follows her. Crew then immediately place all of those chairs are glued together in some way, like in a structure. They put that on top of the table. They had 4 seconds and then to pull the chairs out of the way so it looks like they're all on top.
Movie magic.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah, the other stuff with the force fields and the chairs moving across the floor and stuff, that's all wires.
Oh, wires. Sometimes you can see the wire too. But she realized that there's this pull in the kitchen, right? And her husband comes home and she's like, oh my God, you gotta see this.
Also, like, Carol Ann has been talking about the TV people. So she's like, is this the TV people? She's like, yeah.
And she's like, yeah.
So yeah, the mom is like...
And then she goes and cuts her bangs. Carol Ann's got bangs.
Bangs for days.
She got depression bangs. She was like, should I go to grad school or should I get bangs? I'm 4.
Bangs.
She got bangs.
Should have gone to grad school, not get sucked into your own home.
But she realizes in the kitchen there's this thing she shows her husband, right? She's like, look.
Crazy to me.
She puts a thing, there's like chalk on the floor, and she puts a thing on and it moves across the kitchen.
Then she puts her fucking kid in the force field. She's like, look, it works for children too.
It works on people. And it pulls her daughter across the room. And Craig T. Nelson is like, what the fuck?
She's like, ow, Mom, that's hot on my butt.
And she's like, there's this like feeling inside of you. You can feel it as it pulls you across the room.
It's incredible. What's going on?
She's like, I've never had an orgasm like this. Oh my God. I love being a stay-at-home mom. It's amazing. During a thunderstorm, the tree comes alive and comes crashing through the window. And basically, with its the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs hands, pulls the son clean out the bed.
Robbie, whatever his name is.
Robbie.
Partner.
Little buddy.
Pulls this boy out of his bed.
And the parents are, we got to save the son. So they're out of the house. They leave their daughter, Carol Ann,
in her
John
bed.
Bonet Carol Ann, by herself in the bedroom.
Yep.
And the closet door opens.
Well, the tree is also gobbling up their son.
Oh,
He
the tree
keeps
is
screaming.
slurping on the sun. Okay? It's got DSLs.
The kid keeps screaming, it's taking me in. It's taking me in.
I bet it is.
I'm like, I'll take you in.
But they're outside and they're trying to save the son. Mind you, their daughter and everything in the bedroom, which is for some reason full of glitter. Why is there glitter everywhere?
I asked the same question. All this stuff is getting sucked into the closet. So we're seeing
creepy clown costume, like
toys,
everything.
whatever, but also a shit ton of glitter. And
like
I'm
they're in a
sure they
snow
were like,
globe.
we need to, wind is invisible, right? So what can we use to show wind?
Okay, bits of paper. No.
No. A human child? Not yet.
Not yet. Glitter.
A bunch of glitter.
A fuck ton of glitter. Then Carol Ann, she herself, gets sucked into the closet.
Yep. Yeah.
And she's gone.
She's gone.
Call Gillian Flynn. She's gone, girl.
The parents run up to her bedroom. They search the whole closet. She is not in there.
She's not in there. Where is she when they call? Because also, they pull the son out of the tree, and then the tree gets sucked up in a tornado and just gone.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Huh? They come in the house, and they're like, Carol Ann, marching in her own parade. Carol Ann, she's
catch her if you can. Carol Ann.
she's stuck in the TV. She is saying to her parents, she's like, Mom, Dad, they can hear her through the TV.
Mommy. Yeah, she's coming through the TV static.
She's stuck in the TV. This is like telling us that we shouldn't be watching so much TV.
This whole thing was very like with the constant of the national anthem, all this stuff. It's just like the classic American family. That's shouldn't be watching so much television.
Yeah, it's like shut the TV off. This wouldn't have happened if you read a book.
Mm-hmm. Ghosts could never come through your TV screen if it was off.
Okay, read your Ronald Reagan book. Nothing bad's coming from that.
Support your president, no matter what.
So, they call on parapsychologist Martha Lesh, a name I don't think they say at all.
Dr. Lash.
Dr. Lester. And her team, Ryan and Marty. They arrive to investigate, and they're like, look, a few weeks ago, we watched a toy crawl across the floor. It took 7 hours, but we saw it.
It was crazy.
They're
like, bitch,
also,
shut up.
The mom looks incredible the entire time they are being haunted.
Yep.
They put makeup on Craig T. Nelson like he is a spirit Halloween vampire.
Oh, like the soul's been sucked right out of him.
And I'll suck the soul right out of him. But why does he have like
dark circles under
charcoal
his
eyes? And he's like, I'm tired. And the mom's like, I've never felt better. I've never looked better. I keep sitting on that spot in the kitchen having a good old time.
Well, it's a wife's duty to look good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very Ronald Reagan of you. While they're in the house, they see all sorts of ooky spooky shit.
They show them. They're like, come up
take
here.
Take a look at this. And a bunch of cheesy
oh, my God.
stuff is flying
it's
around.
It's very Matilda.
Uh-huh. The Wicked Witch of the West about to fly by.
Yeah, they open up the door to Carol Ann's room, and it's just like the furniture spinning around. A protractor's like, ta-ta-ta-ta.
That's fish fingers in the microwave.
I was like, where?
So, they see all sorts of spooky activity, like a steak crawling across the counter.
Uh-huh.
That's scary.
Also, I'm like, this poor family is like just trying to live, and this one guy, like, none of the guys are even doing their jobs. Like, the one guy's like raiding their cabinets. I'm like, you're gonna like, you're gonna cook up you're just gonna pull shit out of their fridge.
You're gonna cook a steak at 1 a.m.
Also, you're gonna put a raw steak on the
counter.
countertop. You
deserve
deserved it.
Yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
The steak starts crawling across the counter.
Apparitions are bounding down the stairs. A hole in the ceiling opens up. A bunch of jewelry falls out.
The guy who is also the guy who's like trying to cook the steak, then he's biting on a chicken wing and then there's maggots in it. This is one of the most unsettling moments in the film. This man goes into the little guest bathroom to like spit up.
And when we're talking about in that review and they're talking about the special effects being so good, I'm like, if I watched this in 1982 and I saw that, I'd be like, I don't believe that.
I was trying to think the same thing. I was like, do people then, were they really as impressed as they say? Because that shit looked insane.
It did. It's him in the washroom mirror.
Play-Doh
going like this
head.
And then the next shot, it is a head that is unrecognizable.
It's like Pee-wee's Big Adventure clay head.
Beetlejuice shrunken head looking thing. And he's
Marty is shredding off his own face in a spell of evil possession. The fake head prop was so expensive.
Where?
Its creators were worried they wouldn't get it right during their one take. So those are Steven Spielberg's hands ripping the face apart. He was like, I don't trust anyone on this set. I will be doing every job. I will be playing all the parts, like Cher said. So he rips his whole face off, and then it's just like an illusion.
Right. And Dr. Lesh and her team determined that there is not one ghost, but there is a poltergeist. See, this isn't clear.
No.
The movie's called Poltergeist, which is one thing.
They're like, but is it a poltergeist or is it a haunting? Or is it spooky or is it scary?
Also, don't go to the light, but go to the light.
Right.
This is full of
also, there's a
contradictions.
heart in the house, but there's multiple hearts. And then in the ceiling of the living room where all the junk falls out, that's
the
the
butthole.
Are we
Get
okay?
out of my fucking brain.
Are we okay?
That's the jewelry butthole. But they determine that there is a poltergeist situation going on with multiple ghosts. That's what they say.
Right.
That's what they say.
Right.
The older children who are still in the house, Dana and Robbie, are seemingly sent away. They put that one boy, Robbie, and the dog in a taxi cab.
Alone. Dana's been staying with friends.
She's staying with her boyfriend, the construction worker.
Oh, yeah. Ew, you're right. She has all sorts of weird things in this movie where they're like, something, the Holiday Inn. She's like, oh, I know that place. And they're like, what?
And the mom's like, Dana.
And she has a hickey. I'm like, bitch, keep your clothes on.
Do you know about that actress?
Yes, I do. We'll get there.
Okay.
But yeah, and then they're like, they send the boy to grandma's house. Literally
just in a cab by himself.
In a cab by himself
and
with their dog.
Yep. He'll protect you from the cabbie.
The fuck?
Here's a nickel. Go to grandma's.
God. She's like, call me, okay?
Steve is clued in by his boss, who comes to visit, and he's like, we haven't seen you at work. He's like, oh, I have the flu. I have the flu, and I have all this.
Damn, Steven, you look like shit.
He's like, you look like shit. Why is there a bunch of TV studio stuff in here?
Are you developing other hobbies? Because we really need you selling.
We really need you selling these houses.
Come with me.
Come with me. I'm going to show you where we're going to build our next development, which is on the hill. He's like, imagine this is your view.
High on a hill, lonely, bunch of bodies, ole, ole, ole.
Because behind them is a full cemetery.
Yeah, and he's like, well, how are we going to build here? He's like, easy. We relocate the cemetery. It's not a big deal.
We did it before.
It's what we did before.
And he goes, what was that? He's like, we did it before. In phase 1.
And you could have a beautiful house up here.
The houses that you're living in.
On
we
top
did it
of this
already.
cemetery.
Yeah. And Craig T. Nelson is like, what?
It's so hot out here.
I'm so hot and exhausted. I don't think I heard you correctly. And he's like, no, we moved dead bodies to build 1980s homes.
Get it?
Get
Stupid.
it? Stupid. Get it through your thick,
Families
sexy
come to
head.
visit just 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, who cares? They're dead. Dr. Lesh calls in, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Is it Tangina or Tangina?
I think it's Tangina.
Tangina Barons. I'm going to call her Tangina.
I think that's fine.
She is, if I've never seen this movie, and I know who this woman is.
Yes, I did too.
Uh-huh.
Her voice,
Her
I recognize right away.
Her stature.
Yes.
Her whole look.
She
looks like a cigarette to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, she just kind of looks like a little cigarette.
But she's like a full circle though.
In my mind, a cigarette can be anything it wants to be.
Sure. Okay.
You know?
She's a doobie.
Hell yeah, she's a fat one. Oh, and she's not fat, but she's just brown.
Listen, fat is no longer the derogative term. It's a term that they have taken back, and that's the correct term.
Let's not get into that.
Okay, so she is
she's a medium.
A medium, yeah.
No, but she's a large.
Like, what did you say?
She's a large.
She's kind of a small. She's not a little person.
No.
But she's very, very tiny.
She's a medium.
She's
Literally.
And she's like, I feel the spirits in this house.
That's
Actually,
good.
that's a pretty
That's
good
really
impression.
good. That's good. She informs the family that there are you do it.
Okay. There's fuck.
Spirits lingering.
There's spirits
in a different
lingering
sphere
in another dimension of consciousness.
I'm feeding you your lines.
They're trying to come through.
You're a movie star in a Broadway play. I'm feeding you your lines.
Yeah. Someday.
But they are not at rest, and they are attracted to Carol Ann's life force.
Yeah.
She also is like, oh, fuck, there's a really scary thing in there, too, and it's really attached to your daughter.
It's a beast.
She calls it the beast.
But to her, she thinks it's a child.
It's gaining her confidence.
Right. And so it's like Carol Ann is... The beast is using Carol Ann to manipulate the other spirits
by not letting them cross over. This is not clear.
No.
3 people wrote this, and they needed to make it 4.
Yeah,
because
they just Xerox some shit together at Kinko's, and they were like, well, here you go.
Here you go, Craig T. Nelson, read this. Using the portal from the children's bedroom and the butthole of the living room ceiling, they throw a bunch of tennis balls, like 2 weeks ago in Jennifer's body, to see where it comes out. Remember, they throw those balls into Devil's Cut.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, a little experimentation.
And they realize that, like, okay, things are coming out, and it's covered in schmuckers.
Literally
KY?
looks like jelly.
Yeah.
It's like strawberry jelly. It's nasty. But
And the one guy's like, oh my God, my one friend took the steak. There's no food in this house. Let me get some peanut butter. I'm about to make sandwiches.
Yeah, whatever they throw in the closet falls down through the ceiling.
So they throw a rope through there, and then they tie Diane to the rope to go retrieve her daughter.
I love how... What is her name? Angina?
Her name is Tangina.
Tangina is like, you tell her to go into the light. Tell her not to go into the light. And then she's like, we have to go in there. I'm going. And she's like, no, she won't trust you. I'll go in. She's like, you don't know what you're doing. You've never done this before. She's like, bitch, neither have you. She's like, you're right. You go.
Without missing a beat, she goes, you're right.
Bye.
Bye.
So they tie a rope around Mom, Steven. And you know what I will say? I kind of love the relationship we see from the parents the whole time.
The parents love each other.
They're in love. And that is because it's a second marriage.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, I was reading, because at first when I hear that Diane is 32 and Dana is 16. So I was like, oh, whoa, young. Okay,
Dana isn't her daughter.
Dana isn't her daughter. Oh. Dana is from his first marriage.
Where do they say that in this movie?
They don't, but it's known elsewhere. So that's why we don't give a shit about Dana. She's not here.
That's why the mom's like, Dana, you're such a whore.
Not my, right.
But you're not my whore.
Exactly. Not my circus, not my whore monkey. And
also that moment where they buy her fish, Carol Ann, to replace the thing, and she's just drowning the fish with the fish food. And it's like, honey,
you can't feed the fish or they'll turn into sharks.
Sharks, but literally she's
the fish are
floating. Also, when she goes to the bird is dead. Sorry, this is from the beginning, but when the bird is dead, she goes to flush it down the toilet. A whole bird.
I was horrified by that.
Girlfriend, what is that toilet handling on the regular that it can take a bird?
I've seen some shit. No, listen. I've never once in my life heard of any flushing a goldfish. Absolutely,
of course. That is the texture of poop.
Flushing your parakeet is crazy. That you bury.
Right. That's like what's next? The dog's dead and she's like holding it above the toilet. And she's like, yeah. No more holes in the backyard.
But we are building a pool. Also, the dog's name is E-Buzz. I was like,
sure.
Okay. I had to watch this movie with subtitles because I could not understand what they were saying. But yeah, that disturbed me.
Diane ventures inside.
Diane gets sucked into the portal. Oh, I was saying.
Oh, what were you saying?
I love the relationship between the parents.
Yeah.
Like they really do love each other, and there's this beautiful moment before Diane goes into the portal where they just have this. They are like, "I love you," and they kiss, and it's like, I don't fucking know if you're gonna come out. Who knows? However,
Steve doesn't really listen and starts yanking on the rope too early because he's worried about his wife, and he pulls out. What is that?
A giant demon head.
Skeleton head.
Uh-huh.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Some of the special effects in this are 80s. That was cool.
They're Indiana Jones cool. They're, yeah.
Diane and her daughter come locked together like two cinnamon sticks out of the ceiling.
Like two mushed raisins.
Like two doo-doos twisting together in a little tango. And they fall through the ceiling covered in the goo.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, quick, get her in water. And I was like, what? Why?
Put her in the bathtub.
There's bubbles in the bath. I was like, why is it a bubble bath?
They made it nice.
Quick, get them in the bath. It kind of is like a water birth in a way. She's like holding her baby on her chest.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, Diane.
Diane, please.
She wakes up.
She sputters back to life. And,
Carol Ann.
No, what's the medium's name? Blangina.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Orangina.
Like, Orangina. Angina from Drag Race Season 1 is like, the house is clean.
This house is clean. And
Crisp
little
and
Carol.
clean, no caffeine.
Carol Ann wakes up and is like, hi, Daddy. And everyone's crying. Oh, and it's beautiful.
Dana's at Holiday Inn getting railed by the fucking construction worker.
By Raul. And then we cut to they're moving out.
They're getting out.
Like fucking finally.
Getting out of Dodge. They're filling the moving truck with shit. And then Steve is like, I gotta go to the office because he's not getting the picture. So I'm gonna give him directions
one last time. But it's gonna be a late one. If the kids, he's like, we're not sleeping here tonight, but if the kids fall asleep, then, just let them doze and we'll move them. I'm like, why are we still here? I mean, granted, I get it. The house is clean. We think it's fine.
But this makes no sense as well because they're like, we're not sleeping here. And she's like, okay, great. And then she puts the kids to bed.
He says, he's like, if the kids get tired, let them sleep and then we'll just put them in the car when I get home.
Sure. She goes to dye her now gray hair.
She's got these two lightning gray streaks in her hair from coming out of the
butthole.
Yeah, of the river Styx.
Yeah. And she grabs some Just for Men at Walgreens and she's like, I'm going to dye my hair.
And I'm going to take a bath.
And also get in the bath, which would then turn the bath brown. But
I was thinking that's a horror. As someone who now box dyes her own hair, I was like, what are you going to You gonna rinse out in your tub?
She don't care.
She's like, well, I'm also dyeing my pubes. That also came out silver.
While she's in the bathtub, the creepy clown somehow now is alive. Because the entire movie, there's a creepy clown that sits in their kid's bedroom. Doll. And it's sucking the kid under
grabs
the bed.
This kid under the bed. They're wrestling. He's like, I hate you.
The closet door blows open.
Like, not again.
The vortex wants Carol Ann again. And it's willing to take both kids. I said, we'll take the son, too.
Yeah, it's
2
fine.
for 1.
He's kind of annoying, but...
2 for 1. The mom is busy getting...
she was blow-drying her hair.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, she hears the screaming.
And then she's getting, like, tossed around / assaulted.
Oh, my God.
Like, going around the room.
Okay.
Like, the ceiling.
This is the first time I ever fully understood the gag in Scary Movie.
Oh, right. When Tori Spelling is getting railed against the walls.
She's getting fucked by a ghost up the wall.
Yeah.
This ghost is not only, like, possessing her, throwing her around. It keeps pulling up her shirt to expose her underwear. And she keeps pulling her shirt back down. It's really disturbing, actually. Yeah. And then, it's just, like, humping her up the wall and on the ceiling and around. It's very... gross.
And shot really neatly by, it's like a set piece that just moves. Oh, and so Jo Beth, who's the actress that plays Diane, is like just crawling around the room as it moves. They did the same thing with Tori Spelling in Scary Movie.
Right.
But she finally gets in the bedroom and she's like, take my hand.
Well, first she's trying to get in. And the door keeps like electrocuting her. She keeps getting like electrocuted. She's like, I can't get in. She runs outside. It's pouring rain. She's screaming for the neighbor, help me, help me. She slips and falls into the pool.
The pool hole.
The pool hole, which is like a full mud pit now full of water.
And she slides in and all of a sudden skeleton remains start popping up all around her.
Dead bodies start coming up. And it's not clear, like they're not like reaching, they're not like, they're just there. They're just kind of appearing, but it's still creepy as fuck.
And also like a casket comes out of the ground and opens up.
Yes.
There. Yeah.
She cannot get out. It's very slippery. She's falling back in. There's things everywhere. And finally, their douchey neighbor comes, helps her out of the pool. And they're like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. She's like, please help me. They get in. They're like, the children. They open the bedroom door. And these kids they're holding on to the bed for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Oh, also going to say, when they're in the pool, you know that she did not want to get in that water because there's so much electrical equipment from the shooting.
Oh, my God.
And Steven Spielberg was like, look, I will get in the water with you, so if you fry, I'll fry as well. And that worked.
That makes it better.
But I'm like, I would still say no.
Yeah, that's still, just because you're here doesn't make it less of a hazard.
Like, bitch, I'm still dying. I
Yeah.
don't care about you.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Jurassic Park 4. I don't give a shit.
When the Warner Brothers studio lot paramedics come, guess who they're going to try to save first? You.
They don't care about me doing the Tempest next month.
Their prize pony. It's not me.
So, she's got the kids. She pulls them out. That grip was so weak as well. Like, they're like holding like this.
Pulls them out of the bedroom, and they're trying to escape the house.
Just as Dad rolls up with his boss.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets a little, because the coffins are just like
Now coming up from the
Beetlejuice
ground
style,
and
coming
opening.
up from the ground, and there's people in it. And he goes, "You moved the gravestones, but you didn't move the bodies.
Why?
Ah."
Why?
So, why is everything spooky going on? Because they built that housing community on top of dead people. Okay.
Yes, disturb their final resting place.
The family flees in the car. They get in there.
Dana
pulls
rolls
up.
up in somebody's.
She's like, "What's going on?"
What's going on? Full hickey on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no.
Gets in the car with them.
Get in the car.
They roll away just as the whole neighborhood seems to be starting to explode. Fire is coming out of the shit.
Oh my God. I was like, is this whole neighborhood going to die? The people are running out of their homes.
Just to watch as the Freeling's house just like collapses into itself
Yes.
and then disappears.
So the family home is sucked into a supernatural vortex.
Sure.
Requiring technicians to build a 4-foot wide scale replica, shooting in extreme slow motion. They yank the house backwards into a high-powered vacuum. Also, while firing at the front facade with shotguns. Again, there was only one take to get it right. Spielberg, it's been reported, still has the remains of this expensive model encased in perspex atop his home piano.
Wow.
I'm like, this is still a Spielberg film. Like, why was... It also is crazy to me that, like, these things were, like, so expensive they can't go to waste. Like,
yeah.
Play-Doh head and paper house.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand. But, yeah, they get in the car. They take off. They check into the...
They go to the Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn.
And the movie, this is cute, ends with the dad pushing the television out into the hallway. Well, the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's how the movie ends.
And again, it ends with this music that's like not ominous, not scary. It's almost like it should be in The Holiday.
Yeah, but it's like sweet enough to be creepy considering the circumstances. Also, this movie has a very spooky post history.
The curse.
The curse of this movie. Many people believe this movie to be cursed because allegedly, but really, because I guess making a bunch of prop skeletons was too... They blew that budget on Indiana Jones, I guess. They used... Allegedly, real skeletons were used. And Mom Diane did not know that. She was not told that before she got into the mud pit with them.
No.
So, after this movie wrapped, Heather O'Rourke, who played Carol Ann, died at the age of 12 of cardiac arrest and septic shock from a misdiagnosed intestinal stenosis.
After they made her do 2 more of these movies.
Yeah, before Poltergeist 3 was released.
Yeah.
Dominic Dunn, who plays Dana, the sister, was murdered by her ex-boyfriend 5 months after this film's release. Julian Beck, who played Kane in the sequel, died of cancer while shooting the film. Will Sampson, who played Taylor in the sequel, died of kidney failure a year after the film's release. And everybody thinks that it's the curse of this movie series because of that prop master using real people's skeletons.
And yet, we still got Craig T. Nelson.
Thank God. Thank God.
That's Poltergeist.
That is Poltergeist.
How would you rate and submit it?
Once again, this was like just silly enough.
Did any of this scare you?
No.
Okay.
No. There were points where I was like, I was more just like, oh, I can't believe they're doing this right now. But no, none of it actually scared me. I'm not scared of poltergeists.
Don't say that.
I'm not inviting them in.
Okay. Be careful.
But, well, okay. I'm not afraid of Poltergeist movies trilogy.
Period.
But if there was one in my home, I would respectfully fear it.
Okay.
The effects are so oldie cheesy. So again, this is more of like an entertaining spooky-ooky of the season. I think it was like a fun one for us to close out spooky season on because it is a classic that you and I didn't know, and it's like the perfect amount of like cheesy and spooky. I really love the parents in this. I love, the child actors are cute. It's very Spielberg, and that feels like cinema to me. I'm going to give this film 6 ceiling buttholes.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I liked this, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even, I'm a horror head. I love a spooky movie. I don't consider this isn't in my repertoire.
This isn't horror to me.
No. And I think at the time for a lot of people, it was such a scary movie. I assume a lot of people also saw this because of Spielberg's attachment to it.
Yeah.
Who maybe wouldn't have gone to see a horror movie.
Sure.
Right?
Right.
So people who maybe saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre are a little more on the outskirts of what's popular. And then people saw a trailer for this and they're like, we'll go see that Spielberg movie.
Yeah. And to be fair, like I would say maybe the first half or the first quarter of it, like all the stuff about it is spooky in the same way that like E.T. can be kind of spooky.
Yeah, sure. So for me, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do love in the house though when the house is super 80s, like that big staircase is really ugly. But upstairs, if you notice this, there's a little step up to the parents' room. I love that. I don't know why I'm so fixated on that, but the second level has like a little 0.5 level. Like when the parents come out of their room, they come down 2 stairs.
That master
Bring
suite.
that back. Yes. Anyway, I will give this movie 6 out of 10 tanginas.
Thank you. This movie is clean.
That's good. Dr. Lester.
You know what else is clean?
Sweet Tea Studio.
Sweet Tea Studio. Immaculate.
Not an ounce of dust on this couch.
Nope. We love it here. Not a single poltergeist. Come up in here for a ghost-free environment to record your podcast, film your comedy sketch, record your audiobook, or just shoot the shit with Doug and see like what he's been up to.
Check on Doug.
Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, before he becomes a poltergeist.
No, he's always okay and the best. And here to engineer all of your creative projects. Go check it out at sweetteastudio.com.
Sweet, like what the family in this movie goes to stay in after their house implodes.
That's correct.
Tea, like what the mud in the pool looked like. Sweet Tea Studio.
Sweet Tea Studio here in Dumbo, Brooklyn. For all of you listening and watching at home, in your cars, on your commutes, thank you for joining us for Jackson and mine first Halloween season on the pod together. We sure enjoyed it.
We did. I had a blast.
And we are going to be bringing you more fall yummies. Not that there are many Thanksgiving movies, but we can try.
I hate a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
But also, I can't start Christmas movies this early.
No, we have this weird in-between time. We are going to fill it with the good.
Yeah, I'm going to fill it with good.
Share this with your friends. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your dog in its final days. I'm sorry.
Too soon. Share it with your poltergeist in your house.
Share it
your
with
poltergeist won't be mad if you sit down and watch Millennial Movie Club together.
That's true.
Yeah.
Share some popcorn.
Or it'll be like, holy shit, shut this off.
Like we said, we do not care where we get our streams from.
If you love us, you hate us. What is that? What was that rapper, that British rapper? Love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then I'll find you. If you hate me, then I'll fuck you. Anyway.
Bye.